Yeah, Frankenstein. So yeah, let's give this a watch. First things first. I think it could be interesting. So let's give this a watch. I have watched the first, like, literally half, like, right up to, like, here-ish, so.
We are back in 5,
How's the audio? Am I way too loud? Or way too quiet?
Here's Mr. Midnight, Jack Darrow. Oh, good evening.
And I want to do some research real quick. I think he said Jack Darrell. Mr. Midnight Jack. Let's look that up. So maybe this is like its own thing. Maybe this is not like a real thing. In 1977, a live television broadcast goes horribly wrong, unleashing evil into the nation's living rooms. What unfolds next is shocking. Don't miss Late Night with the Devil, premiering March 22nd in theaters before hitting Shudder. So we'll keep watching, but I don't think... It doesn't seem like this is actually a real thing. I could be wrong again.
Midnight, Jack Darrow. Oh, good evening, Night Owls, and thank you for allowing me into your...
Night Owl with Jack... I have no idea. Let's just look that up now. Night Owl with Jack. Delroy. Here we go. So it's International Film Festival. So I don't think it's based on a real thing. Johnny Carson's Ride. Oh, maybe it is. Despite its 1970s period trappings, it's clearly a horror movie and not a documentary. It's not based on a true story. Okay, we'll continue now. I was just curious. It is funny that they brought up Johnny Carson, because he is an actual talk show host. I don't know, I'm sure probably in the same time period too of 1970. So it's funny that they it's like historical fiction, I guess, like based around a real thing that actually happened, and this character is just false. Like this character is just original, but the actual events are like real. The events surrounding it. Also notice here there's a little devil guy. I'm sure that's gonna obviously Late Night with the Devil. So I'm wondering if he's gonna be part of it. Oh, well, there's a devil here. Let's just watch from the beginning now. To pick up anything we didn't pick up on.
Here's Mr. Midnight, Jack Darrow.
Okay, we got the Wizard of Oz.
Night Owls, and thank you for allowing me into your living rooms once again.
Obviously, that was like a creepy line, like allowing me into your living room. That's obviously like some kind of foreshadowing or just play on words here.
Thank you for allowing me into your living rooms once again.
I like how he has not smiled.
We've got a heck of a show in store for you tonight, and I'm very excited for you to see it all unfold before your very eyes. I really hope you love it. Gosh, I hope you love it. Please love it. Love it.
So he sounds like tortured. Just tortured as in mentally, he's totally stressed about the viewers having a good experience if you listen again.
Love it. Gosh, I hope you love it. Please love it. Love it.
I wonder if that's his internal dialogue, or if that's something he actually said. The way it echoes, I wonder if that's his inside his head. He's freaking out, I hope this is gonna go good, you know? Think about it. Listen again.
All unfold before your very eyes. I really hope you love it. Gosh, I hope you love it. Please love it. Love it.
I'm trying to host a national syndicated talk show, and I'm trying to help you keep it on the air.
We all know how important it is to keep our sponsors and affiliates happy, but in my humble opinion, there is only one person who really matters in this whole darn crazy business.
That guy. Look at this guy's smile with 155 teeth. The devil here. Just some other extras, but...
And that is you.
Sorry, I missed it. What is he saying?
Who really matters. In my humble opinion, there is only one person who really matters in this whole darn crazy business. And that is you. Our viewer.
That's weird that he it's probably just some way of literature or whatever, the way he just said it, but he said there's only one person that matters, that's you, our viewer. That's weird that he kind of again, that could be a generalization, but it's just weird that he kind of singulated or went in on one person. Wouldn't he have multiple viewers, you know what I mean?
Who really matters in this whole darn crazy business.
He also said crazy.
And that is you. Our viewer.
There's his first smile, which is good.
Our viewer.
Even if it was
Our viewer.
Even if it was somewhat disingenuous. This is actually really cool. I want to go back for 1 second to when they were here. So even when they're not like looking through like a camera, well, like, you know, in terms of like the perspective or the point of view, it's still like black and white. You know, you still get that old vibe, even if it's not like directly being shot through their like video cameras.
You're meddling with things you don't understand.
Whoa! Now, as you
Some bats. Bass guitar player. Him again. The Devil Wears
know, here on
Prada.
Night Owls, we think it's very important to keep an open mind.
Oh man. That's funny because I'm pretty sure like he used that as a. Let me look this up. I think he like did use that. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's just funny. I don't think that they took that into consideration, but look at him on stage. Just interesting how you can like compare his two roles, you know. This character's telling him like you're messing with stuff you don't know about. And he's hypnotizing
You're
people.
meddling with things you don't understand.
Whoa! Now, as you know, here on Night Owls, we think it's very important to keep an open mind. Please welcome Dr. June Ross Mitchell and Lily, the young subject of the book, Conversations with the Devil.
Oh,
I
God.
really don't think it's a good idea, Jack. She's becoming more unpredictable.
That's a good thing.
I just want to keep pausing so I don't get copyright strike. But what was this about?
Ross Mitchell and Lily, the young...
So here's another like. Looks like a pretty genuine smile. It's just creepy how like spontaneous it comes about. Like she walks on like normally.
Please welcome Dr. June Ross Mitchell and Lily, the young subject of
Conversations with the Devil.
the book, Conversations with the Devil.
See, he's creepy. He's super creepy.
I really don't think it's a good idea, Jack. She's becoming more unpredictable.
That's a good thing. That's why we still do live TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay.
I like his acting. Like listen to his like little vocal fry kind of thing, or like his voice crack almost.
I think it's a good idea, Jack. She's becoming more unpredictable.
That's a good thing. That's why we still do live TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned.
Or his little chuckle. Why is she cuffed into the chair? So there's obviously something going on with the Conversations with the Devil. Maybe they think that she has like, I don't know, she's like constantly got devil in her, like some kind of
Ladies
possession.
and gentlemen, please
I think one of these articles mentioned like something about possession. So let's continue.
stay tuned for a live television first as we attempt to commune with the devil.
See, how is he like a popular talk show host when he just like has the most like mundane kind of creepy
Live
like
television
attitude?
first as we attempt to commune with the devil.
I mean, I guess it's intriguing, but it's just funny how he's like comes off as so creepy. Stephen King said that? Stephen King said absolutely brilliant. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Interesting. Oh, I missed that. Oh, what happened? We're getting into Twilight now? Yeah, Frankenstein. Alright, I want to go back and just scan through. So there's our host, Jack Dorian or whatever his name was. Jack Delroy. This actually does look pretty interesting. She kind of wiggles in her seat a little bit. Still, they're hiding her face so we don't know what we're gonna see. We get the little... So it's funny, it looks like... I think we've seen at least 2 different episodes. We've seen the beginning episode, which I think was unrelated to this one. I could be wrong. But they're always seeming to be wearing masks. What is it called? I wonder if the show's called... Yeah, no, what is the show called again? Night Owl? Yeah. This is actually pretty interesting.
Lily, can you hear me?
Good to see you again, Jack.
Lily,
Okay, warning. This might be creepy. Scanning through, it doesn't look that bad. But just beware. There could be like some kind of like... That was a little creepy, so... Take a viewer discretion.
return to me.
Oh, man.
This isn't about ratings anymore. No one's going anywhere.
How could you let it happen, Jack?
How could you let it happen?
Please be warned, anyone with young children in the room. What you're about to see
Oh man.
is profoundly disturbing and shocking.
Get out there, Mr.
Is
Midnight.
this terms of service? Goofy ass Spider-Man. What's up, bro? Hey, buddy. Getting demonetized? Is it? Is this toss? Wait a minute. Here, I'll read that 1 second, guys. That actually looked pretty creepy. It's interesting. It's got like a really good dynamic between like just the straight interesting. Like this part just looks like kind of interesting story. Even without like the creepy, and then we get the creepy, you know? Like I don't know if I should be scanning through this again, but like that was definitely creepy when she like went to bite her. I don't think there's any like weird like jump scare kind of disturbing images here, so let's scan through here again. I wonder if this is from before or after the whole possession thing, where he's like smiling.
This isn't about ratings anymore.
No one's going anywhere.
How could you let it happen?
What does that mean, no one's going anywhere anymore? Maybe they took a commercial break after she got possessed and they're like, we gotta get out of here, and he's like, no one's going anywhere anymore. I don't know what this little knife is all about.
Jack?
Maybe this is in the book, or maybe this is a backstory from like, what was that book called? The Devil Within or something like that? Conversations with the Devil.
How could you let it happen?
There's no way to explain this right here. Other than maybe it's just the backstory. Like, notice the tint difference? Like, here it's like a pretty, like, saturated image. Versus, like, obviously that's black and white.
This isn't about ratings anymore.
No one's going anywhere.
How could you let
See how this has, like, a weird kind of, like, filter on it? Almost yellowish.
it happen, Jack?
Same here. It just looks more vintage, kind of.
How could you let it
Here, too. I think this is all, like, backstory.
happen?
Please be warned.
See, this is back to, like, normal TV. But this looks like vintage. Like, there's a clear
How could
distinction.
you let it happen?
Please be warned, anyone with young children in the room.
That, I don't know how to explain that. I don't know how to explain
Please be warned,
the missile.
anyone with young children in the room.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain the Wizard of Oz. Alright, let's see all these little frames we're missing. So someone broke down a twig on the floor. Them reacting to the lightning bolt. Nothing unusual here except for, we've got Doc Brown over here from Back to the Future. Just a little bit of static on the camera. See, I don't see anything weird there other than him on the floor. Marco Iceball? Who is that? Or Mario Iceball? Oh, this thing? I don't know why I thought that was a person's name. Yeah, Mario with
Please be
the
warned, anyone with young
ice
children
power up right here. Okay.
about to
So obviously different people are becoming possessed. See, there was an image earlier of all the lights going out. I don't know where it was. Here? Yeah.
We all know how
If you ask me, that looks like it goes right into this. Was it here? Oh, yeah, here also, but like wherever I just was. When he turns around, yeah. So, I think earlier I can't remember, but I think earlier they mentioned, like, let's take a break. So maybe they took a break and they came back and, like, the lights were off and, like, he was totally, like, creepy. Although, here he doesn't look possessed, but I don't know. Maybe he still is.
You okay, Jack?
Oh, that could be when it left him and went into this guy, because this guy looks like he gets possessed in a minute.
profoundly disturbing and shocking.
He might be... See, he's got a cross on, too. That's pretty symbolic. Just normal people. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know if this is tossed. It's kind of creepy, but... Who is this? Have we seen this guy, too? Is he the guy who, like, shook his hand? No. No. So who is this? Whatever. He might have been one of the 3 dudes sitting in the chair. There were 3 dudes sitting in a chair over here. No, he's not even one of them either. I don't know, maybe we have seen him and I just forgot. He could have also been the hypnotist. Let's do a quick scan. I'm totally, like, hyper-analyzing. I hope you guys don't mind. Where was the hypnotism? It was before... Is that him? No. Is it? I don't want to watch that part again. That might be tossed. Where was the, Oh, here we go.
We think it's very
That might be him. He's got the salmon shirt and the red blazer. Oh, wait a minute. That's him. Oh, yeah, that is him. So that is him, right? That's just the guy in the middle chair. I think so. Still doesn't explain why he's, like, being electrocuted, but whatever. This is really cool, though. It's like some Ghostbusters thing, or, like, she seems to be, like, manifesting from energy or something, like, poltergeist. That's pretty interesting. I don't know how to explain that. Maybe she's just drawing power from all the electricity. It's also funny, like, assuming, obviously, she looks like she's, like, possessed at some point here. So it's funny that, I don't know what events led up to this, but it's funny that they're all just sitting here, kind of just, like, presumably listening to her. And then she just starts absorbing, like, all the electricity in the room. Or maybe she's, like, maybe the devil's, like, entering her here. I don't know, because she looks like an agony. I don't know what that was. That terrible Photoshop. Cool. She's got, like, red alien eyes. Cool. Nothing to see here. For one frame, there's 2 David Demalkians or Malkians. Oh, never mind, it just strobes. We got this. And then title. That's actually looks pretty good. Looks like there's like little things hidden here too, but it's probably just like a filter, like a paper filter. Anyway, that's pretty cool. I wonder if they shot this on vintage equipment or if it's really good post-production. Yeah, I bet you could find that out. I mean, you can definitely see vintage cameras. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that definitely looks like visual effects right here.
who really matters.
But yeah, this is really cool. I mean, you can tell right here they did the filter, so. Our viewer could be interpreted as some kind of overseer, such as a religious or paranormal force. That's possible. It's funny how it says shocked in nation, which again, like, I don't know if they intended it to be a double entendre, but we have like a literal lightning bolt at the end of the trailer. Shocked. Obviously, shocked is supposed to be like, you know, surprised or whatever, but our viewer could be interpreted as some kind of overseer. Yeah, like, I want to watch it again. I just feel like... But then again, you also have over here him saying it's not about views anymore or something.
This isn't about ratings anymore. No one's...
Which we don't get the second half of that sentence. This isn't about ratings anymore, so maybe he's trying to caution him, like, maybe Jack... What is his name? Dorian? Jack Delroy. Maybe Jack Delroy is saying, like, we have to bring her back on, like, that was our best show ever. And that guy's like, it's not about ratings, like, it's about safety. That's what I'm guessing. He's probably saying, like, something like that.
This isn't about ratings anymore.
No one's going anywhere.
How could you let it happen, Jack? How could you let it happen?
Please
How could you let it happen, Jack? How could you let it happen?
be warned, anyone with young children in the room. Go to commercial! Go to commercial! What you're about to see.
Go to commercial. I love how it's just go to commercial. Like, not like cut the tapes, but just like temporarily cut away for 1 second. We can like, we can get back to normal.
You okay, Jack?
I wonder if this is like an attempt to like salvage the situation with the laughter, or if that's part of the possession. Like, I wonder if he's trying to make light of it, like, oh, Jack's acting weird. Or if that's like part of the possession is making him laugh.
Good evening, Night Owls. Love it. Gosh, I hope you love it. Please love it.
help you keep it on the air.
We all know how important it is to keep our sponsors and affiliates happy, but in my humble opinion, there is...
So here you can like kind of see where Jack's mind is. He said, you know, I know it's important to keep our sponsors, but it's really about the viewers. Or the viewer, which I don't know what that... I think that's more of a generalization where he's just kind of saying, like, it's about whoever's watching more than, like, you know, more than our sponsors getting paid. So I think he's kind of, like, letting it go to his head, like, as long as we're, like, entertaining people, it doesn't really matter what we're doing. So I think over here it kind of relates where he's, like, Jack's probably, like, you know, we have to keep doing the possession hypnotism stuff. It's working. And this guy's like, dude, or I don't know if it's this guy in particular. It's probably not because he seems to be happy. But whoever the narrator is saying like, you know, Jack, it's not about ratings anymore. This is like probably like a serious thing, you know? That's my guess. It's during Halloween. That's why they have masks. Are you positive? Is that confirmed? Oh yeah, it's on Halloween. Huh. All right, good call. That's why they have the masks and the costumes. Good call. Thus the devil. Then again, yeah. So I guess the late night with the devil is sort of unrelated to the costumes because his show is just called Night Owl, right?
Night owls and
Yeah. So like, maybe maybe it's kind of creepy. Well, that's also yeah. So all this like pumpkin and like kind of like decorated stuff is probably entirely for the Halloween. All right, so I think we're done with this trailer. That was pretty good.